Schwarber. And a foul tip held on to by Contreras. Strike three. At 105.
Wow. Yeah. And I'm not sure what Kyle Schwarber is arguing about unless he's saying that that's catcher's interference, because he clearly foul tipped that ball.
Well, it could have been a strike anyway.
Right.
Chad Fairchild has heard enough of whatever Kyle Schwarber was arguing about. There was definitely Curry anyway.
It's right on the corner at 105 miles per hour.
Here it comes. Called strike three, and Schwarber is thrown out of the game, and he had zero issue with getting thrown out. Making it very clear, you've missed him inside, outside, up and down. Kyle Schwarber thrown out after being punched out by Angel Hernandez, and Joe may go too.
At home, you know. I don't care if you're a Brewer fan, a Philly fan, a baseball fan, period. If you're not, this right here is where it's been all night. Inconsistent, frustrating for the hitters. The score dictates it. When you have a nasty guy like Josh Hader on the mound, everything that Kyle Schwarber is showing right there, he's not air traffic control right there.
I'm surprised it took this long for somebody to...
The 3-2. He went to end the game. Schwarber gets kicked out after the game ends. He is livid with Gabe Morales. Slams his helmet down. That's as upset as we've ever seen him. And the Angels.
Check swing. He went. Schwarber just waved off Ortiz. He just got thrown out of the ball game. Alan Porter just threw Kyle Schwarber out of the ball game. That is a crazy ejection. He must have, unless he said something.
He waved him off. It's not like he
I obviously
berated him.
Yeah, obviously he showed him up by waving him off, but there's nothing. It's not like he sat there and said anything.
I mean, that's. I'm sorry. That's.
Did
he go?
He didn't even go. I mean, it's close. It's close.
Gigi, make sure I get there this year.
3-2 pitch. It's low and in. Ball. Oh, they said he went around. He's going to be out of this game if he keeps this up. He is out of this game. I got to tell you, naked eye, he did not swing at that. Dusty's going to stand in. Man wants to play.
Carlos Lee for one, and close and out at first. And Bryce Harper slams his helmet to the ground, and C.B. Buckner throws him out of the game.
I think CB took that personally. I think Bryce was just upset that he hit into a double play. And maybe CB Buckner thought that Bryce was upset about the call, but up by 4 runs. If you know anything about anybody in this ball club, it's all they care about is winning. Yeah, Bryce Harper hustling like he usually does. Throws his helmet down. Is ejected from the
61. He has 29% of his at-bats against left-handers. Good pitch. Bryce didn't think he swung. And he gestures toward John Hirschbeck down at third base. And Hirschbeck's walking toward him, eyeing Bryce Harper. And Trent Jewett steps in the way. Interesting. Bryce didn't think he swung, and now he's been thrown out of the game. John Hirschbeck was looking to throw him out, and Bryce Harper just got tossed. Threw down his helmet, and a guy 120 feet away throws him out. Hirschbeck was just dying to throw Harper out there. And
Strike three, fastball, and Harper is going to be ejected. And you knew that was coming. That's the second time that Harper has really had a problem with Hunter Wendelstedt's call earlier in the game. The pitch that we thought was a strike on the outside corner, and Harper is gone for the second time.
Well, Another pitch on the outer half, and another pitch Bryce Harper didn't think was strike 3. And he and Hunter Wendelstedt have not got along all night long. And you see the reaction from Harper. And in a one-run baseball game with his defense, he cannot get thrown out of the game.
Bryce went. He's in the face of Rob Drake, and he's been tossed. Matt Williams quickly out of the dugout, and Bryce Harper ejected, and now Matt will get after Rob Drake.
Well, he just asking for some help. Gabe Morales standing down at third base. It's all he wants Rob Drake to do is appeal. Just check, that's it. If he rings you up.
Gear.
Let's see if this is down. I thought it was. Yeah.
Shift is on. And Marvin Hudson hearing about it from the Nats dugout.
Matt Williams is telling him it's down.
You know, they can see high-low from over there. And out is Matt Williams. Or was it Harper?
Well, if it's Bryce Harper, that's not good.
Bryce Harper, it appears, has been tossed.
It's something about getting in the box. This is about getting in the batter's box. He told Bryce to get in the batter's box, and he didn't, and he threw him out. There's some chirping from the dugout, which happens all the time with home plate umpires. And see there, Matt Williams is chirping, saying the ball's down. Bryce Harper walks out of the batter's box.
And Bryce had gone into the box when first told to go there.
He said he was standing right there. Now he gets thrown out of the game. He was showing him where he was standing.
Bryce Harper is not happy. And he's gone. And the Nats have one man left on the bench other than Wilson Ramos, and that's Dan Uggla. Well, Bryce is gone, you know that. The helmet, the bat, and Mike Winters tossed him immediately. 1 out, bottom of the 10th. Chris Heisey, the only man the Nats have left on the bench.
And that's exactly.
Whoa!
History.
And Bryce Harper wants a piece of Hunter Strickland. Here they go. Strickland lands a punch. Harper lands a punch. Bench is empty.
And that was intentional in my mind.
Middle of the back with the hardest fastball he has. And the Nats are going to need a right fielder.
Tell me what you think. You're watching it just like we are. I mean, that's behind him. That could have been ugly. And that's hard to defend. The rest is, well, defending yourself. And when a guy throws a 100-mile-an-hour pitch at you, I think you have to defend yourself.
Looked like Strickland might have landed the first one. Bryce got one in there.
Bryce just missed with the right hook. And then here comes
Swing and a miss on the fastball at 98. And Bryce Harper's been tossed. He slams down his bat, gets in Chris Siegel's face, and now he's going to further demonstrate where the strike zone is.
Well, he knew that was going to happen. If he didn't drive.
Because here comes Bryce Harper. Rusty Watkins coming here as well. This is the most heated I think we've ever seen Gabe. Bryce rips it. Foul.
Bryce needed that one right there. Oof. That was awfully close.
Yeah, Bryce thought it was fair.
Went over the corner of the bag, perhaps.
During his brief time with the Phillies, it's been a year and a half. We have not seen Bryce Harper this mad. He has been ejected from the ball game You know, he had words with Roberto Ortiz, the first base umpire, and it was on the ball that was hit down the right field line, which was called foul. He thought was fair. And then Roberto threw him out, and we heard Bryce saying in between innings, be a professional. So there was something that must have been said from...
Have to be held back. Jake Bird started saying something. Harper's not happy about it. He's pushing Diaz. Watch the elbow. JT's coming over as well. They're telling, yeah, Jake Bird must have said something as he was going off the field. I mean, for somebody that threw more pitches out of the strike zone than in the strike zone, he's fortunate that he was able to get out of it without any problems. Look at Bird.
It's screaming, talking a lot of smack for somebody who didn't throw the ball that well.
I like it, though.
That's a little taunting.
Yeah, I like it, though, that the Phillies took umbrage with it. Look at Harper.
I love it. Like the fire.
Well, the umpires are going to sort it out and decide who's still in this game and who's out of the game. I would think Bird is out. I would think Bryce is probably out also.
Here to go out of the zone, that tells you the action of it. Harper's not pleased at himself. Watch out. Watch out.
Something going on in the dugout.
See Papelbon saying run the ball out. And Bryce saying you got to be kidding me. And then Papelbon went right after Harper. It's getting ugly, folks. There's no other way to put it. Break the bat over his leg, and that maple doesn't really break that easily, and it'll change. Timing not where he wants it.
Wow. Right in the middle of the leg, and Harper is very unhappy. Here they come from the dugouts. They're coming from the bullpens. I mean, that ball was so far inside. Bryce Harper, no chance to get out of the way. And if that wasn't intentional, that's the miss of the year by a pretty good pitcher.